Really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high, like ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm going to say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is going to stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm going to guarantee that's what he's going to say. Very interesting, though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot, too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there, too. A lot of times, the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like, he's going to have some gut shots in his range. He's going to have spade draw. He's going to have king X. And we kind of know, I mean, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets. And we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's a very good point, man. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just spewing.
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are right.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It wouldn't
I'm
be a
already
quiz.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I am going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard,
Yes!
and the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
The right. But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, you know, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's 50.
Nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
Who the hell? Yeah, so Amanda.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
Just
always love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
Right. All right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options for 12 and 1,400 ounces. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on the site with these other crushers, you know, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. You know, Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. You know, remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, you know, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation. That's pre-flop? I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of the things I see people when it comes to poker is when you can get to the turn and raise that opportunity.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1,400.
I'm going 1,400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the honor. This is what happened.
All right, and ready for
I would
the
fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning end.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we cannot win. This is a pretty rough spot because damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where do you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol, you know.
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR.
A $10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. We'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. Do you know what this means?
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it.
So that's cool because we have 2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know,
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sebs are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one.
Bang! What up, boys and girls? Welcome. Good morning. Back for the study stream. You guys know what time it is. We're excited to be back. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be a shorter study stream since I have my daughter's birthday and like 60 people come into my house and about an hour and a half. So we're going to keep it short, sweet. You guys know the deal. Toe Army, Sixes Mafia. Good morning. Much love. How you doing, Toe?
I'm good. You just jumped right. You were excited to go today. You jumped right in there, took the lead. Look at that.
The champ is here. Congrats to Toe for shipping shit, being consistent, and doing his goddamn thing. Well done last night, my man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, guys. What up, Jelly? Thank you for the 30 months. Beats. Tina, Monkey May I. What up? What up? Meatball, B Money, everyone here. Drugs. What up?
Jellyfish, thank you for that.
Drug says Sixes brought the gun show today.
What can I say? I mean, come on now. Bench press and bad rags. Let's go.
Bruce, what up? Contrast, thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate you, buddy. All right, guys. Poker coaching in the chat. You guys know how this goes. We're on a short time schedule, so we'll get right into it. Poker coaching in the chat for you to get drawn. We'll draw one winner from my stream. We'll draw one winner from Six's stream. You guys will compete in one of these poker coaching quizzes. Whichever one of you gets the highest score wins $5.
Thanks for the happy
Easy
birthdays.
peasy.
Thanks for the happy birthdays for my daughter. She just turned 10. So yeah, there's a trampoline. We have a trampoline now. Oh my God, dude.
That's kind of cool.
God help me. I guess.
When I was growing up, we had a neighborhood house, and this family had kids, and they had a giant trampoline, but their kids had grown and moved away. So if you were a kid in the neighborhood and you were friendly with them, you can use the trampoline. So we used to go over there all the time, and then one time a kid got hurt, and he ruined it for everybody, and they wouldn't let us back anymore.
Damn. Yeah, we have it's like a 14-footer thing. It's fucking gigantic.
Sick.
I guess.
Sick. What up, Kep? Hollywood. Bruce with the 24 months. Good to see you, Bruce. Hope you are doing well. Sir Callie back in the house. What up? Boker Poo. What up?
Stu Undergarments, Beats, Drenning, R-Dub, my dude. Good to see you guys. Poker coaching in the chat. I want to make sure to get through at least 2, minimum 2, depending on the length of these, maybe 3. But let's go ahead, get them in chat. I know, right? Time to buy a shotgun for sure.
Said, have you ever put a hose on the trampoline and made it like a water thing? No, but that's crazy.
Really? I've never. Interesting.
You know what I have done? I have put a snowboard on and done like tricks on the trampoline. That's fun.
That's kind of crazy.
Tape the edges. All right, let's roll this.
Yeah, we got. Dude, come on. Well, it's enough for me. I'll see you. We're rolling it. Stu!
Your first roll is always dusty.
It's hell. Of course, of course I do. Are you out of your
Hose
damn mind?
and dish soap. You're just trying to kill people. Just whoosh, whoosh,
Drenning, are you out of your mind? That's
Bates.
the dumbest question of all time.
Showing up for the Toe Army. Welcome back, Mr. Bates. Team Toe Extraordinaire.
I carry 2 on me at all times. No, I'm kidding. Get in there, Stu Undergarments.
It's like that scene in Bad Boys where Will Smith and what's his face open the door with like wife beaters and a 40, and they give that to problems.
That was fun.
All right, pick a quiz. Matt Affleck, 1713.
1713. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. 17. Hey, Skate or Die. What's up, my man? Did I miss the giveaways? That's the first message you put in this chat. That might get you instant permabanned. For life.
Of all the streams, this is the one.
No, I'm kidding.
Right?
This is the one. Nah, yeah, you missed the first round. We're gonna have more. We're gonna do a few more though. I'm kidding, friend. Let's do it. 1713. Good luck.
Yep.
Clicked it.
All right, in this hand we have
Hopefully.
Ace Jack offsuit. We're gonna raise it up from early position. Nothing to talk about there. Big blind calls. Who's a good regular. Flop comes Queen 6 Deuce, the Queen of Diamonds and the 6 Deuce of Hearts. And the big blind checks. Should we check? Bet 3,000, bet 6,000, or bet 9,000?
See better know. What's the Army doing out there?
We see betting what size? Check or see bet? What do you like here? Stu Undergarments, my man. It's really quiet. I mean, I'm sorry, but he didn't say anything of context that would lead you to. It's just a good reg. You have ace, queen, +1 versus the BB. He didn't say anything really of like context. I'll have to make sure to turn it up next time though.
3K, 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 3K. Everybody doing 3K in the Toe Army chat.
Yeah, our Affleck's quizzes have been historically pretty low relative to like jails and some other. Yeah, this batch of quizzes, we got to let him know.
I'll yell at him. I was texting him this morning.
Come on, Stu Undergarment. What are you doing here? Are you checking? You see betting and what size? You are 50 effective. 3K. 3K.
I just realized all those guys are in Tampa right now for the Seminole Hard Rock event that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm literally landing in Tampa for work on Monday.
That's so sick, dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fucking roll over, try and get dinner with Justin.
If I have a good Sunday, I'm just gonna fly out.
Just gonna fly out. How sick would that be if all of us met?
I've done that. I've done that shit before.
Yeah, but we've never done it where the crew met up.
I might do it one day, just like, I'm gonna fly out. I've done that a few times. Do some stupid shit.
Sixes is trying to get divorced.
Nah, she be okay with it. Her life is super good. She's happy.
All right, 3K for everybody. Let's do it.
3Ks. Yeah, 3K for you?
3K, yeah. Everybody.
Three. Yeah, easy.
So this is a board we want to range bet here. We want to bet with everything. We don't have a checking range on this flop. And the reason is mostly because of the 6 and the deuce. If this was like queen 6-5 or queen 7-6, we would develop a checking range because the big blind would have a lot more interaction with this board. Big blind doesn't have much deuces. Also, the big blind doesn't have many 6x hands because they're going to fold hands like 6-4 off, 6-3 off, 6 deuce off, 9-6 off, 8-6 off to our under the gun open. So because it's the 6 and the deuce are so disconnected, I really like betting small here. The bigger bets are going to come in more on more coordinated flops. So if this was queen 8-6, for example, we would have a lot more big bets, but because it's queen 6 deuce, we bet a lot smaller. I bet 3,000. Big blind calls. 3 hearts. They check. Should we check? Bet 4,500. Bet 9,000. Or bet 13,500.
What now?
Oh, shit, they called. Now what the hell do we do?
All right.
Getting ready to go live for the PC. Guys. Sorry.
If it was a little low, I'm sorry. He was just kind of saying regarding our range, we just don't really have a checking range on a 6 and 2, and we would have checking range if it was a little bit more coordinated, and our bets, we would have larger bet sizes if it was something like a 2-tone 2-gapper. It was low, no worries. Cool. Checkity check from Beats.
Having problems with my Instagram post.
It came out. No, wait a minute. Maybe it did.
No, it keeps erroring. Try to bunch of hours. My internet is kind of shitty right now. If I try it one more time and then otherwise grief it. Check for Beats. Check. Jay Little's there right now. Yep. Coincidentally, I Googled like how far Tampa is from Seminole Hard Rock, and it's like 11 minutes from my hotel.
Damn, you gotta go.
Check. Yeah, at least I got shit to do, and it's East Coast time, so like I'm gonna be up all night because like midnight is 9 p.m. for me, right? So I'm just gonna go over there and hang out to pass the time. Check. We don't block. Check. 4.5K for how to put. Beats surprisingly not double barreling. Cap says might get to bet small again, but he's checking.
Yeah, I don't see anybody betting turn here. Not a damn soul. A lot of draws got there and turned up the calling flop. This flop just got better for big blind, and we just got marginal showdown. Are we going to turn ace high into a bluff? Do we have any backdoor equity? Are we going to even some of the 6x picked up equity? If it's like 6-4, 6-5, now have a straight draw. We don't have a heart. Any 6 or pair with a heart and a straight draw is never folding. He doesn't check raise all his like queen 7, queen 8 stuff like that. So fuck, man. Check.
Yep. Check.
Check. Right? Let's just move on with it. Check. Yeah, just check. All right, let's do it. Just fucking check.
Turn card.
All the bad things in life.
Changed the board texture. It brought in 5-4, which is a hand the big blind could have. It also brought in flushes. I'm not as quite concerned about the flush because we have a lot of flushes ourselves. We're gonna have ace high hearts. We're gonna have like king 8 of hearts and better, king 7 of hearts and better. So we have a lot of like flushes, and we do have a flush. We're gonna have a big one. The key thing here is like thinking about what's our value range here on the turn, and our value range is mostly gonna be like pocket kings with a heart, pocket aces with a heart. We probably want to check back kings and aces without a heart here. Ace queen and king queen, we probably want to start checking back some, especially if they don't have a heart. We can bet ace queen with a heart, bet king queen with a heart, maybe bet queen jack with a heart. That's probably a lot of our value range. In terms of our bluffing range here, mostly we want to have a heart in our hand. We want to block the big blind from having a flush. In particular with this hand, if we had like ace jack with the jack of hearts, we would probably bluff a lot here. If we had ace jack with the ace of hearts, we'd probably bluff a lot here. Without the heart, we want to bluff sometimes. But the worst card we can have here is the Ace of Diamonds. And the reason the worst Ace of Diamonds is the worst card to bluff with here, and I would never bet with this hand, is because some of the hands we want to fold out are Ace Jack of Diamonds, Ace 10 of Diamonds, Ace 9 of Diamonds, Ace 8 of Diamonds, Ace 5, Ace 4, Ace 3 of Diamonds. And we can't fold those out because we have the Ace of Diamonds. So as a simple rule of thumb here, don't bet when you have the Ace of Diamonds here, and just shortcut to betting when you have a heart in your hand or when you don't have a diamond in your hand. So I checked here, which with our hand, the solver confirms what I'm talking about here, that we don't want to bet the Ace of Diamonds is the worst card we can have here. 8 of Diamonds on the river. Our opponent bets 22,500. Should we fold, call, or go all in?
What the fuck? Overbets river. Recalling ace high ever, even though he's this polar. Fucker just bought the pot. Well. Anybody calling? Jamming is an option in there. Sheesh. With no blockers. What do we like, guys?
Yeah. Oh, I misunderstood. There's two different Hard Rocks. There's one in Tampa, and then there's the one in Hollywood, which is 3 hours away. All PS.
Oh, PS.
There's a Seminole Hard Rock in Tampa. That's what I Googled.
Yeah. Fold from our dub.
Pete says, y'all need to let Toe live his little dream and get big time by JL. Fair.
Nah.
I like that. Good concept of blocker versus non-blocker betting and checking. Yeah, you don't want to have what we're targeting, right? Everybody folding, except for Marlon, who's jamming.
Machine gun. Not fucking guy. Get me out. We capped ourselves. He still has like a ton of very strong hands in his range, even if he's bluffing with a worse hand, like a pair or something like that with the ball. I don't know, dude.
I ain't calling for no ace high to hope he's bluffing some missed draw on a board that smacks the big blind. What the fuck?
Yeah, it is just, I can't even. We capped the fuck out of our range. He could still have just like infinite number just of flushes, random ass flushes. I don't know. Get me out.
You ain't got shit, son.
Yeah. I mean,
Hello?
we doesn't like when we cap ourselves, right? And he goes this size. What can he expect us to ever call with? Right? It feels bluffy as shit.
Well, we have to call with our queens, right? Because he's polar. Right?
Yeah, I mean, and then you think on turn, like Matt said, we're gonna have some hands we check with that are good. We want to start checking over pair without a heart, right? And in spots like this. And I think those are spots we get to call those type of hands when we actually do check our over pair with the heart and stuff without a heart. And maybe you still have to hero those sometimes, right? We're going to check some of our queens without a heart as well. And then I think even then you would have to bluff catch some of those combos. This ace high feels like we're just drawing at straws. So, all right, give me out. We're just our dubs fold. I mean, not our Stu undergarments folded. You ready?
Yep, let's do it. We're folding.
Easy fold with our hand. Our calling range is going to be like a lot of our range gets converted to bluff catchers here. When this player bets 1.5x pot, they're kind of representing a flush or straight or two pair. Good hands to call with here will be like an 8. The reason an 8 is a good hand to call with is because it's more likely our opponent has Queen 8 or 8-6 or 8 deuce suited than they do Queen 6 or 6 deuce or Queen deuce, because they would have check raised more often on the flop with the flop 2 pairs. So the 8 is a very good card to call with. A hand like pocket 4s or pocket 5s with a heart would be a very good hand to call with, blocking flushes and also blocking the pocket 5s and pocket 4s. Hands like pocket jacks with a heart, pocket 10s with a heart would probably be a pretty good hand to call with. And then some of our Queen X would also be good hands to call with, especially if they have a heart. Our hand, easy decision to fold. And yeah.
And yeah.
And yeah, it's a snap fold.
Kill quiz.
Yeah, kill done. And yeah, I'm out. Funny. We switched it. I'm sure you probably switched it as well.
Yeah, we switched it.
You know what time it is.
We haven't done a flip in a minute.
We haven't done a flip in a after swing.
Ooh,
after
and I'm
switching
running so
last
hot
week.
right now. Come on, Beats, call it.
Oh, remember last week? What happened?
I don't remember anything. Call it.
Hell
Come
no,
on,
you don't remember
Beats.
getting swept. Hell no, you don't remember getting swept. All right, come
Get
on, we'll watch
our
it.
Internet connection. Derp. Tails says Beats. Let's find out.
He's dead. Undergarment, you need heads to win. Hold on. He's quiet as shit. We must have won. We did it, America. He's quiet as fuck. We did it.
We trolled him. It's Tails. Let's go with the bonus. We got the bonus. We got him all emotional. Let's go.
I got slow rolled. Slow rolled us, guys. Nice job, Stu. You lost the flip just like in poker. You played the hand well, but you just lose the flip. There ain't shit you can do in this game. You know how it goes, man. Well played, friend. Until next time. Yee.
Oh, awesome.
All right, new keyword.
No, oh shit. Hang on. New keyword.
Trolled.
Trolled
is the keyword.
Great keyword.
All right, cool. We'll pick another quiz. Trolled is the keyword. And
send you a sub. All right, Beats, I'm on it.
How do you do that from Twitch?
I go to my own channel.
I know, but where do you see
I bring up a browser, go to my own channel.
Oh, I see.
And then when you scroll down, like underneath where your name and your little blurb is, there's a gift sub.
Right for fuck's sakes. I was trying to do it from my own dashboard and never could do it. And I thought people kept asking me to do it. It's like, dude, I don't know how to fucking do it.
Gift.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Viewer. Twitch at Beats. Oh, you want to pick a quiz while I'm giving the sub away?
Yes, sir. Let's do that. Quizzes. Yeah. And we're at 1713, so we should work our way up from there. Any Romero. Ooh, 1726 solver practice. I need some solver practice today, real quick.
Oh shit, he wants to go hard.
I didn't study this morning like last week though, so.
Ha! You didn't warm up. No wonder you swept us. You had a warm up.
I was super warm. So whoever is our lucky contestant gets to do a Romero quiz where you're not only playing the hand, you're going to need to know your solver. You're going to need to know your ranges, your frequencies. Get ready. It says 0 eligible. None of you guys want to compete. Fuck it. I'm doing it. I'm not giving away shit. Too late. You guys lost. I'm over it. In the stream, we did our one quiz.
We draw a contrast. Contrast, you are up. You just do jail, 1719. Trying to pick these quick. Did you say?
Yeah, I did. I said it was trolled. It's right here on screen. Is my stream? Yeah, it's showing, isn't it? This. I said no. We're doing we're gonna do solver practice 1726.
Oh yeah. You said solver practice 1726. You said. Got it. Yeah. I'm on it. All right, contrast up for the Toe Army.
RW, you won.
RW won. Congratulations, buddy.
Or it should be between you and Beats. RW, take it. Beats his family. He's fine. All right,
Beats just won the last one on my channel.
Oh, he did? Troll. Yeah. RW it is. Let's go.
Cool. Let's roll it.
Yeah.
Under the gun raises, action folds to us in the small blind. Overall, what percentage of hands should we be playing here?
Here we go. What percentage of hands should you be playing to an under the gun 2.5x at 60 big blinds effective?
Wait. Shit, I was half paying attention to chat. You got to watch these fucking videos. Solver practice. What's the question? What percentage of hands should we be calling this 3-bet with?
No, playing. Not calling, not raising, playing. So a combination of both.
Good call.
So think about from there. Think about extrapolate from there.
Right, so what's my
like you have a
answer?
3-betting range, you have a calling range.
60 bigs deep.
You know, think about it all.
All right.
Trolled is the key word to get in the giveaway skate or die. I believe this is your first time here, but we didn't do a quick rundown because we're gonna have a quick stream today. Because I have to leave.
For you guys that are saying 20-ish%, is that 18 or 23? Both of them are 20-ish%.
R-Dub, where you at?
Money.
Oh, nothing. I was talking about
13 for Cool Penguin. Bunch of 18s.
I'll be done soon.
Contrast 18. 18 Meatball. Lots of people out there whipping their nits out, saying 13.
R-Dub, are you out there?
Beach, you got a chance to change it now. Change it before we start talking. Booker coming in with the only 23 out there. Only 123. A bunch of 18s and a few 13s.
18 is the man's final answer.
Nitty ass Matt saying 8 or 13.
Not our Matt.
The
8% of hands is the tightest shit. Can you imagine only playing
8% of hands is like Ace, King, and Jacks plus.
8% of fucking hands on the button?
17.1223%. I like that meatball.
Good God. Don't say 8 out loud.
Oh, I only saw the 18 beats. I didn't see any other answer.
All right. He answered. R-Dub's at 18. Where you at, Tal?
18 for Mr. Beats.
Okay.
For me, it's probably 23 if we're counting everything.
23.
Right? Yeah.
23.
Because if you think about the range, it's going to be all the suited paint, big chunk of pairs, the obvious top of range, aces, ace, king, ace, queen, that kind of stuff.
And then
and then some of the like suited connectors a little bit, 9, 10, 8, 9.
Yeah, 10, 8 suited. You have you have Jack 8 suited. You have every single suited ace. You have probably King 8 suited plus. You have every pair. You have King Jack off plus, and then you have Ace 10 off plus, and then Queen 8 plus, Queen 8 suited, Jack 8, Jack 7 suited plus, 10, 8 suited plus. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of motherfucking hands you get to play.
Yeah, when you add up everything you're actually playing, it ends up being quite a decent amount.
Oh, wait a minute. We're on a button, bro. Yeah, guys, we're on a button.
We're in the small blind. It says small blind 60. Look at this. Look at the description.
For fuck's sake, I fucked it. It's 18 then, right? We don't get to play.
I still think it might be 23. We still call.
Damn, I thought we were on a button because I seen the way these. I'm an idiot. All right, cool. 18 maybe, but I still talk me into 23. But maybe it is 18. Maybe we don't get to play. 23% of hands first in. They're 18 for me as well. All right, let's do it. 18.
All right, I always like to look at this too. Here it is. We are pretty much right on the range sixes.
It's got to be all pairs. It's still
going to be about 23%. Yeah. So
right,
any suited ace, ace 10 off plus, all pairs, 5, 6 suited, all the suited connectors, 10, 8 suited, 9, 7 suited, and suited nines. Kings down to 5.
God damn, I'm good. All right, cool. That same range applies even on a button. You're playing that range on a button as well. Let's do it.
Yep.
23.
18. 18 for Beats.
We're going to be playing about 18% of hands. We're going to be calling all pocket pairs 9s and below, flatting most of our ace X suited. King X suited plus is flatted. And then we're going to be 3-betting the best of our hands, pocket Jacks plus, and then some high card bluffs, hands like ace queen off, King Jack suited, King Queen off, are all mixing as 3-bet bluffing here. So with Queen Jack specifically, we call. Flop comes Queen 8-4. Check. C-bet 1/3. So what is the weakest hand in our range that plays mostly as a raise here?
I griefed it. I went with Beats answer, not contrast. So I'm gonna.
You can go back and change it real quick while we got time.
We're going to be playing about
8 points.
8
8 points for 23. So not too shabby. And it was 21% on GTO Trainer. So I guess it depends a little bit on solver. So you guys are right. 18 to 23.
Yep.
I
mean, but the range, but the thing is, the range we said out loud, like it's hard to visualize what as a percentage what that is. But as long as you can know mentally what kind of range of hands you're playing, what the cards are, you're fine, right? Like I think we nailed it in practice.
Mhm.
Because I'm looking at it right now.
And 23 is an 8, so it's not like it was a wrong answer. You know, it's fine. You good? So
yeah, I have 19%. I have 19% in mine.
What was the question here
This is our range.
that he asked?
Jacks plus, and then some high king
Yeah,
jack
this-
suited.
What is the weakest hand that we're raising? What is the weakest hand in our range that plays as a raise here most of the time?
Got it.
Stu says ace 8 suited. Skater Dice says queen 9 or ace X of diamonds.
You guys got to pick from the choices.
Yeah, what the fuck? They're down there, bruh.
This is a multiple choice test.
The worst hand. Beats says 4-4. Stu
Does.
says king queen. Sorry, I'm. What time is it where you at? You said you're drunk. Sheesh. Oh, power. I was about to say.
Suited connector like 6-7 and 8-7 is not an option, Cap.
Cats just be wanting
A lot
to
of
do
people
their
saying
own
the
thing.
set. The set is the weakest hand in our range that is raising. Ace Queen for Sir Cal.
I think your exact hand is raising most of the time, he says. People, this is cool. I'm seeing a lot of different answers.
Yeah, these quizzes are super fun and super hard and super like level 3.
Yeah.
They skip right over level 2 to level 3 in these ones.
Yeah.
What is the weakest hand we are raising here? Meatball?
Okay, we have ace queen. Ace queen for R-Dub.
I don't see an answer from Contrast. Contrast, what you doing, bud? While we're waiting for Contrast, in regards to that invite, man, if I can make it, I definitely maybe. I'm working my ass off that week, though. Contrast says King Queen.
So he's check raising king queen. Okay.
Kim says Queen Jack suited on this list, but he definitely has worse in his real range. we found a leak.
All right. King queen, queen jack, king queen. Skater Dot says. Flash over TV says ace queen top pair top kick is the answer. Oh, am I looking? Yep. All right. And Miss Click Genius says ace queen. A lot of ace queen answers. It's probably just raising the very top of your range, and then it looks like people want to call king queen. I think what is the weakest hand we're going to be raising here is probably most of the time is king queen. Probably because we get. I mean, most of the time it's ace queen. I feel like that's the strongest thing. But I think we do raise the top of our range at some frequency. So ace king and king queen. So it feels like
ace
the
queen
worst
for
of those
sure.
two, and then the worst of those two, the way he phrased the question would make me think king queen is the worst hand that we would check raise most of the time.
Yeah, ace queen's an easy one. Fours are an easy one. King
Yes.
queen, I'm like 90% sure about. Queen jack, I'm mixed on.
It
Like
probably-
I wonder if
I-
queen jack mixes.
It probably does, but it's not most of the time, right?
Yeah.
He said with check raises most of the time. I think that one mixes and leans call, and then king queen
So
is
that
the
would put
worst
you on king queen.
check raise most of the time.
Yeah.
So king queen for me.
Yep.
and
All right.
then-
King queen. Let's do it. That's what
Ace
the
queen,
contrast
let's
said
do
too.
Yep, let's go.
So ace queen is going to be the worst
Ooh, ace
value
queen,
hand
well
that's
played.
going to be
Wow.
raising this flop the most of the time. Even sets
Well
are
played.
called here at some frequency. So with king,
King-
queen, queen jack, queen 10, we're just
I'm
going to
looking
be
at
check
it.
calling.
I'm bringing this in too.
We're
I got it.
playing
Oh,
a
well, you
pot
did it,
versus
too.
under the gun, who still has a pretty strong range. Small blind's going to have
Taminator, thank you for the follow.
weaker range. So we
check
do
raises
want to
less
put some
than.
stronger hands in our check call range. Under the gun has king jack of hearts here. What should he do?
Did he
Yeah,
see?
if
He
you
didn't
guys
bet
want to
flop?
see, like here, raising ace
Did he
queen a
bet flop?
lot, raising fours a lot, king queen mixing, queen jack almost never. So there you guys go.
Which size did you make them see bet? Their most frequent size?
33%.
2-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the same sim here as well. So just so you guys can see the range as well, because that's what we're here for. This is our range. It has ace queen checking. King queen for us is fucking pure calling. Jesus.
You're per calling. Mine's mixed.
I mean, it's mixing. Yeah. It's,
Did you have
it's
under the gun
like-
one open?
Yeah. Yes. I think I have under the gun opening in mine, actually.
Oh, that's the difference.
Yeah, I have under the gun range.
That's the difference. Button cutoff 4, 3, 2. Yeah, he's 1.
And then versus that range. I got to go back and take all the actions. But yeah,
it's good. It's good.
It's good.
He's right. He's James Romero. It's awesome.
He's right. He's James motherfucking Romero.
All right. So cool. The question now is: he has King Jack, or villain has King Jack of Hearts. What should they do on the 2 turn? Contest is rigged. Yes.
Ardell says he has King Jack of Hearts. He has an easy give up. Does he? Oh, I'm sorry. This is blocking our cameras. There.
Those are weak hands that we have in their cap, but those aren't hands that we're raising with on the floor.
Because I want to get it wrong myself.
Yeah, I'm not cheating.
Yeah, I closed my shit. Stu says polarized to a pot-sized bet. Ardell, the man of the hour, is checking though.
We have a really good mix of check and 50%. Contrast going check. Lots of check. What happened on the flop? It went bet call. Okay. Tina still wants to bet 50.
What are you doing? Oh, well, RW is checking. What's your guy over there doing?
In real life, I think that when the small blind calls, they have a more condensed range than if it's like big blind defend. I think that they also have a lot of showdown value. The question is, can we get an 8 to fold? If we get an 8 to fold, we're going to bet more than 50. In game, I'm probably checking.
Pot. Blocking the top of his range, our 33% small bet will get him. He needs to continue with that with just like pairs, even under an 8. He needs some ace highs. He has diamonds that miss. And we're blocking some of the top of our range. We have all the strongest hands. I would probably fucking pot it.
I get that. I mean, if we want to get an 8 to fold, then we're going to have to pot it. So definitely more than 50%.
From the small blind call range, he has all those under pairs that need to call 33% and don't just fold. You know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't fold pocket 5s to one small 33% bet. They don't fold 5s, 6s, 7s, any of that shit.
You got to.
So it's not just an 8 in his range. There's diamond draws to miss. There's gut shots, Jack 10, Jack 9 suited. Even offsuit would need to call 33% to the gut shots. So you 100%. 100%.
I agree that you have to bet pot if you bet. I'm just not sure if we bet on this board when there's small blind defend.
We have a king. Yeah. I know. I'm not sure either.
And you're targeting an 8. I get it. Like, totally logical.
Unders.
Definitely logical.
Well, it's a lot of other hands other than an 8 I'm targeting.
You sure?
But
you're not getting the draws to fall, so it's an 8 and pairs under.
Well, it's gut shot. He has to call Jack 10 to the 33%. You don't get to fold a gut shot in theory, you know.
To 100% you do.
Well, no, on the flop, that's why I have to fold. That's why I pop.
Yeah, that's why you're betting.
Yeah, that's it. All right, let's go ahead and check.
Really quick, now the thought came to mind, though. The problem with that is that you have a jack in your hand, which makes the gut shot less likely, right?
True. Good point.
So, anyways, let's find out. This was a good discussion.
Nah.
Did you cook it?
I was going maybe 100%. Or bigger. Fuck.
So here's under the guns turn.
So interesting.
You notice it's a very
check was
large
10 points
size
also.
on average, about 100% pot at a very high frequency, 55% of the time. On any random turn, the under the gun betting range will have about 50% bluffs and 50% value for pot size bets. But on this deuce of spades, it actually gives under the gun's turn follow-through range a lot of equity heading to the river, so he gets to actually fit more bluffs than normal into his betting range. And it's important for under the gun to be barreling through here, not only with draws but hands with non-equity, so that he does have nice follow-throughs on flush completing rivers or straight completing rivers that have good blocker qualities, like King Jack of Hearts will unblock those diamonds or spade draws when the diamond or spade comes on the river for a follow-through. So King Jack of Hearts actually mixes here between 80, 100, and 125% pot and check. So I would just barrel against weaker players that are going to be overfolding too much and maybe check versus
like sixes suggested?
whales or heroes. In this example, I have King Jack of Hearts barreling through and Queen Jack, of course, will be calling turn. 5 of diamonds on the river. Queen Jack checks. Under the gun bets pot.
Oh,
What should we do
miserable.
here with Queen Jack of clubs?
Really quickly here, here's the chart, guys, and you can see here's the example. Like, if you just look at the percentage numbers here, we have 0 small bets. Nothing
I
from
would
20%
never go
pot to
small.
55% pot. It's all 80% pot or 125% pot.
See, I messed this spot up.
Huge,
I potted.
huge.
I potted here in game like maybe 80%. I find the bet, but I don't
think
go big enough.
As long as you're not doing 50 and you're doing pot plus, I think you were right on the right track.
Yeah,
because
same.
I think it's going to be equally effective in real life in the fields that we.
Yeah, and the EV loss probably wouldn't be that big, right?
Right. So now the question is can we call this fucking overbet?
What do you mean block bet or check? We can't block. We're not going to lead a block to under the gun. You don't lead this. It's 0 leads in your game from the small blind.
Yeah, you don't
even
block.
with this hand. You don't block because you're scared to call a big bet or you're scared to get raised. You will get destroyed doing that shit. Yeah. Stu Cole.
Coincidentally, if he had not bet turn, if our villain had not bet turn and it went check on the turn and now we're here on the river, the block bet makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, if he checked the turn and he gets to us here, then we
could take the
initiative. Didn't check the turn.
Right. Tank call, ACRA queen folds. Snappy call, says Contrast. He says call his mama and call this villain.
R-Dub, what are we doing here, man? Oh, did you say, I'm sorry. Did he bet the turn in game? Yeah, the villain fired turn.
John from Dirt says check raise jam or check jam for value.
Literally never get called
Tina
by
Fey.
words that you put in for.
Yeah, you have to ask us that question. I was kind of going to wait for everyone, but when you check jam here for value, you're implying that worse can call. So if you're jamming here, what's worse that can call you?
May as well just say
Conversely, if you're
scraps.
bluffing, what's better that's folding? And the answer to both those questions is nothing. So we should always be checking.
Better save those eight big blind
Or
scraps.
calling.
Ooh, misclick genius. Finds a fold.
There's a few folds in there, but a shitload of calls. You beat Queen 10 of spades, John. Why would you?
R-Dub.
The Queen 10 of spades can't
R-Dub.
call. Because you have no bluffs when you do this.
I'm calling still, but I don't like it. Cool. Okay, so he's calling.
Contrast calling as well. And you don't really want to target like one exact hand in your target range either. It's too thin. Too thin, my friend.
You know it's disgusting. Like in real life, if you get tripled in a spot when the diamond gets there, and your opponent should be putting you on some diamond draws as well, right? And there's like we have ace 3 of diamonds. We have like all these hands and stuff, and they're just still firing. It feels pretty gross. I mean, I doubt the solver's ever not gonna want to fold much here. I don't think we're gonna be losing a lot. Feels like we have to call. It feels pretty gross though.
Oh,
Somebody
God.
tripled you, right? Like, and diamonds get there, and they just have no fear and follow through.
And it was small blind defense, so the range is more condensed than like big blind
Yeah, we have
defense.
suited shit. It
We're
feels
here with all our
gross.
flushes. Like, yeah, man, this is tough.
Like, honestly, in real life, if this happens in like some mid-stakes game versus some unknown, do they have the balls to turn their hand into? What are they trying to make fold?
Yeah.
We've obviously got top pair or some kind of draw. We've called a very big turn sizing, and we're still fucking here.
Mhm.
We called 100% on the river. The flush gets here, and he still barrels.
Mhm.
It feels so gross.
Read the fucking room, man.
It feels so nasty.
It does.
It feels like a spew. You just call, they show you like kings, and you're like, oh, I'm stupid. God damn. Well, R-Dub, give him your
So
money.
this depends for me a little bit on who it is. I would
Yes.
fold here against the vast majority. I don't think the solver's folding, but I would fold here against the vast majority. And if I thought you were at all capable or at all spazzy, then I'm going to call.
Nobody's folding to me here because they know I'm capable, but man.
Me too.
Like, I mean, you know, but Jesus. Some unknown who has some tight-ass HUD stats,
Mm.
you know, feels pretty bad.
Yeah, I agree. 1650 mid stakes on ICR. Like
I really feel like there's going to be a human adjustment here because most people don't have this fucking under the gun triple versus small blind when the flush gets there. You've called 100% turn, 100% size on the turn. You're still here. The flush gets there and they follow through again. Even just saying that sentence out loud makes it feel like a fold, right?
To be fair, if you're playing against James Romero in the games that James Romero plays, I think you probably have to call.
B said, I'm never folding a sixes here. Good. That's why I also eat very well because nobody folds to me. So it's great. All right. R-Dub's calling. Let's pay the man.
We're calling as well.
Yeah.
Thank God.
About half the time, and that's just to make
thank
our
God.
opponent indifferent
So happy we
to
could fold.
betting or checking with his airballs. If we're going to call half the time in this river, it would be nice to have a diamond in our hand, and also we don't want to have King X or Jack X because those are the hands that under the gun will be using to bluff. It'd be better to have a hand like 8-9, 7-8, 8-10, maybe Queen 9 or Queen 10. So we're going to give priority to calling those hands and folding a hand like Queen Jack and even folding some King Queen on this river.
Queen God.
Of course, a lot of this will come down to your opponent's tendencies. How wide are they opening from under the gun? Do they have a lot of triple barrel bluffs in their general strategy, etc.
This is a good-ass quiz. It illustrates a lot of very good points. I don't think people are following through as a bluff often enough, as you can see, and probably calling that river when that actually happens too wide. I'll tell you what, man, you're going to have to learn one of these days that when they actually do that in your small and middle stakes games, they fucking have it. I mean, there's not people who are going to bet pot on the turn, then follow through when the diamond gets there and not have it.
And it is kind of intuitive, right? Because you're like, fuck, I'm here with top pair. This guy bet into me, I called. He bet into me again, super big, and I called. And now the river scare card comes, and this fucker's still betting into me. Like,
dude, almost pot.
Yeah, we told them we have a queen or a draw. The queen's there, the draw got there, and they're still betting. So again, it comes a little bit of this reading the room, right? Not getting mad.
Yeah, people in real life don't have the heart to follow through there either. Is another good point. Like, who has the heart to bluff? And when you bet pot on the turn, a diamond gets there, you said, "Oh, fuck it, got to go through here." Like, they obviously have something, so it's tough. Well, we got a 35. Is it another tie? It feels like.
No, you got us on this one. He had a couple of 8s. He had a really good score. Contrast. I would not be ashamed of this score. This is a really good score on these really hard quizzes. Bunch of 8s is really good.
I think I got to go, man.
The fuck?
Like, dude, I don't have much time. One more. And
it's one win for you and one win for me, so we have to have a tiebreaker.
We have to find something quick. I'm not, no cap. I got like 60 people coming to this house.
All right, cool.
New keyword. R-Dub, whisper me. You know how it works. I got you like sometime this week or something like that. So, new keyword.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday. Is bounce.
Bounce.
One, you have a trampoline, and 2, you got bounce.
Got to bounce. Oh, Barrio, if you're still out there, thank you for that follow. That was like half an hour ago. I appreciate that, buddy. Wasn't sure if I said. So bounce in the house. Go ahead and get that in. This is gonna be our last quiz.
Which quiz? Oh, we haven't done JL. Let's end with JL.
Yeah.
So that is
pocket sixes.
Where?
17, 18. Snap.
Got it.
Snap. I went and spend it on your daughter.
Get in there quick. 6 has got to roll.
All right. Rebuy, please. What's up, man?
Ready to roll it? Quick 30?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hey, Poker, new to the stream, gets the quiz win. Good luck, buddy.
Ooh, we're going to have one of two new people here. One of you guys. Rebuy, please.
Hey.
Oh, you guys get in there too late? Oh, piss. Wait a minute. All right, we're back. Cool. So rebuy, please. You the man. Let's go. We're gonna play pocket sixes here in the 10K. I don't know what 10K it is, but let's do it. I clicked it.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we have pocket sixes facing a raise from the cutoff,
Goodness,
playing
that's
about
making
50
noise.
big blinds deep. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 38,000, or re-raise to 52,000?
All right, pocket sixes from a cutoff, open 50 bigs deep. Thank you for the congratulations there, John. I appreciate you, buddy.
Camden, stop. I don't know right now. I'm almost
Money
done.
calling.
I don't know.
Just tell me.
All right. What
John,
are we
three
doing
betting.
here? We call. Rebuy, please, says call. Stu says pure call.
Call. Two live
Let me
cards
move with
says
that.
jam. That's not even an option.
I don't know. I have to get it in a minute. I'm almost done with this in 5 minutes. Go. I'm almost done. Go.
We're about to see some child abuse on live on stream. Get your clips out.
Yeah, no shit.
Lots of raises in here. Lots of raises.
Six is never folding. This is it. Six is jam. This is 52 bigs. 50 bigs jamming. What? It's not even an option.
I had a couple of those in mind too. All right, guys, what are you doing? Call it this step. Call it this step. Call it this step. Future Crusher behind him. That's right. 206K, 52 bigs. 2 live cards. Sixes. Why, that's crazy. That's crazy. Sevens in the background. It is. It is.
All right.
Jelly, you
Let's
asked,
go.
are we
We're
jamming
calling.
this under 20? We are jamming this at
course.
30 and mixing jam at 35.
Of course.
Puncher says call and 38 both seem good to him.
We're calling. Did you already
I
go?
would always just call this deep, but I will defer. to
All right,
Mr.
let's call. Let's
Sixes.
go. Let's go. I'm
Always
calling.
calling. We're way too deep. We don't want to bet this. See a flop that has all
I
overs
clicked
and
it.
bet again. Always
I
calling.
clicked
You're
it.
going to find
I
that
gotta
when you
go.
have a small pair facing a raise, you
Always
basically always
call.
want to call. Let's take a look at the GTO charts. Here we're looking at 60 big blinds, big blind versus cutoff raise. As you see, sevens and lower, always call. What if we were a little bit shallower? We start jamming sometimes. And as you get really shallow, you'll definitely start jamming. But when you're playing deep stacked against a raise, you basically always call the small pairs. Here we are, 60 big blinds. Here we are, 80 big blinds. You'll see that these hands just don't 3-bet. What about if we were against the button? Same story, really just not much 3-betting when deep stacked, right? Just because the hand's good and you want to see the flop. And as the opponent raises from earlier position, let's say into gun +1, you're of course going to 3-bet way less and always call. So when you're playing deep stack with small pairs, call, see the flop, go from there. King 7-4, we check. An opponent bets 6,000. Should we fold, call, raise to 18,000, or raise to 30,000?
What are we doing here?
Always calling faces C-bet. It is 6K. It's quarter pot.
What are we doing here? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Be quick.
What are we doing? Lots of calls. Lots of calls. Live, probably folding. Contrast, don't fold. Live.
Yeah, I gotta
Lots of
go.
calls.
I
Lots
gotta
of
get
calls.
this
Lots of
call.
calls. Lots of calls. Lots of calls. Lots of calls.
Call,
Everybody
call.
call.
Call. Yep, we calling as well. Never
Quarter
check
pot.
raise
Can't
this.
fold a pair.
Yep, call.
Easy
Let's do
peasy.
it. Call.
If the opponent made a bigger bet of, let's say, 18,000, as I think the opponent should actually do on a lot of king high wards, I think we can probably find a tight fold, although calling may still be fine. But when we're against a small bet of 6,000, you just cannot fold much of anything in this scenario. One of the ways a lot of the best players run over not so sophisticated players is they just use a lot of frequent small bets, and that results in their opponents overfolding on every betting round. And if they overfold on every betting round, well, you're just going to profit. It's kind of hard to not win if your opponents fold way too much to small bets because you're risking almost nothing. So we cannot fold here. Question is, should we raise? And I would probably just say no. I mean, if you ran this through a GTO solver, maybe it does say to raise some portion of the time with the small pairs. GTO does funny things whenever you're facing really tiny bets and you're out of position. You raise pretty wide for value and with a lot of bluffs. And while you do still have a calling range, of course, sometimes small pairs are used as bluffs and sometimes they're not. It's kind of a weird thing. Definitely check out the Tournament and Cash Game Masterclass facing a continuation bet sections to see roughly what is done in the spot. But I have to imagine we're either going to call or we're going to raise smallish to something like 18,000. Solver usually doesn't go for such big raises in these spots because when you raise big, you're just losing more money than necessary against your opponent's strong hands. My default here is essentially always to call, though. I'm going to be raising pretty polarized with something like King 10 and better, King Jack and better, something like that. And then a lot of draws, and we have a lot of gut shots here. Whenever there are a lot of draws available, I usually just use a lot of the draws to raise. When there are fewer draws available, then maybe start using small pairs. So anyway, I'm going to call here the vast majority of the time, just because we're getting amazing pot odds. You may say, but aren't you just going to end up folding a lot of times if your opponent bets the turn and the river? And the answer is yes. You got to realize it is okay to fold out some portion of your range on every betting round. And right here, if we had just total garbage, I don't know, find some total garbage hands. Jack 5 of diamonds, right? We can probably just fold out the Jack 5 of diamonds, but you can't go around folding pairs here. And you got to realize on a lot of turns, especially bad turns, you may find yourself in a tough spot. Turn's a bad turn. We check. Opponent bets small again. 11,000. Should we fold, call, raise to 28,000, or raise to 42,000?
Double barrel. Are we calling the double barrel or doing anything here? Yes, no,
Everyone
maybe.
just snap folding in my chat. They're streaming through folds.
I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Fold. Okay. Rebuy, please, is out of there.
Yep. Boker
Again, probably folding. Yeah, this is the worst.
Not a call in the bunch.
Damn, Misclick says really opponent dependent. Yeah, I mean, everybody in the world is just going to find a double barrel here, but we're even going to get worse rivers, and they're just going to be able to, if they do bet again, they might be just doing it with Queen 10, Queen Jack. Even if they're just straight bluffing and triple, you're fucked. Like, calling 3 times here is just going to be gross. We don't know what to expect on river. We don't really peek too much. And some of his bluffs have a lot of equity. It's like 2 overs in the gut shot with Queen 10, Queen Jack, Jack 10. Get me out. Yep, we folded over here.
We folded 2, and you are crazy 6s, so I will not argue your logic.
Get me out. Yeah, just the price is good. Does this meet MDF? Even if we overfolded here, it's fine. Give me out.
Yeah, it's weird that he's betting third pot. Like, I don't think there's a lot of third pot bets.
I mean, does a pair meet MDF here? Probably, but am I just overfolding because I need to get the hell out of here? Probably.
Yeah, so there are no third pot bets. This is a mistake bet by him. So you can keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the solver, and it still folds no matter what.
Yeah, it's just that.
Yep.
You might just be inducing, like going really small with like aces. Who knows? Just get me out.
Yep.
All right.
Fold.
Oh.
Swish.
This is now just an easy fold. Even though we're facing a small bet, at this point we can certainly start folding out some of our worst
tell
hands.
Tell me why we need to fold.
We covered it and you gotta go.
Ace high turn.
Call the coin flip.
On the turn.
Yeah. You're fucked and there's no good turn. There's no good rivers. Get out. Don't put good money after bad. Be gone.
Yeah. Yeah, you realize the equity is bad. He bet again in an ace turn.
White flag. Wave the white flag.
All right, let's go ahead and watch the flip.
You want to call it this time?
Yeah. Rebuy, please. Heads or tails? Be quick. Heads or tails, heads or tails.
Throwing it to bras?
Yes.
Just so you can get prepared.
Yeah. He says tails.
Tails.
Everybody calls tails. It feels like heads coming.
Tails never fails.
Nah, it does this time. All right. It's been tails every fucking time.
Tails! He got it. Why didn't we quit the stream after the last quiz and take the tie?
Hey,
why?
We run so fucking good. It's ridiculous.
Hey, see you later, Tina. Thanks for hanging out. We got to go too, guys. Thanks for everything. Sorry for the short stream. We do this every Saturday, noon Eastern, generally for 2 hours. So we had to cut it a little early for some personal stuff going on. Appreciate the follows, guys. Give Crazy Sixes a follow.
Yeah, make sure to
He
give Joe a
is
follow, guys.
awesome. Also, if you want to see this one and everyone we've ever done in the past, I think we're on almost year 4 or something. With all of our esteemed guests, me and Sixes, Raymer, Jesse Sylvia. I think we've had Tristan Wade. We've had fucking all the coaches, Affleck, Jay Saliba, all those guys. You can check all those out at the YouTube channel, !YouTube, in both streams, !PC in both chats, so you can sign up to procoaching.com for free. Get 20 free quizzes, big blind charts, 100 blinds and more, and a bunch of homework assignments. If you sign up for premium, there's 1,800 quizzes, homework assignments, webinars every week with these coaches that you can join live. What else? PC Discord in my chat, Discord and Six's chat. For you to get in the Discord, do it. There's a hand history room. There's giveaways. We had an AMA yesterday with the Rom Zobian. Main event final table list, newest coach on the thing. You got to talk to him directly, ask him a bunch of questions. There's tons of content in there, all free. I think I got it out, so you can go.
Yep. I think we're good to go. R-Dub, thank you for that prime. And Toe Army, take care. Good luck. Mafia, much love. I appreciate you guys. We're going to kick it off to Poker Bras. I'm going to come back and put in a long stream. I tried to play off stream yesterday. It was kind of boring. So I'm going to play a long stream tomorrow on stream. Long session on stream. So I'll catch you then. Make sure to follow Toe, like he said earlier. And yeah, we're out of here, guys. I got to run.
Cool.
Peace out.
Starting raid. So you got 10 seconds. See you later. Deuces,
guys. Peace out.
1, 0. Bye.